The Phantom of Hollowridge Inn. Welcome friends, to Horror Tales, where every story sends chills down your spine. Tonight, we take you to the snowy mountains of Hollowridge, Canada, where a haunted inn hides a deadly secret. Listen to The Phantom of Hollowridge Inn, and brace yourself for a tale that will haunt your nightmares. Hollowridge Inn, nestled in the snowy mountains of Alberta, Canada, was once a popular retreat for travelers in the 1900s. But in 1927, a blizzard trapped a group of guests, and one of them, a man named Victor Crane, went mad, killing everyone before taking his own life. Since then, locals say Victor's ghost haunts the inn, his phantom appearing on snowy nights, luring guests to their doom. The inn was abandoned, its halls echoing with whispers of death. The townsfolk warn visitors to stay away, claiming Victor's laughter can still be heard in the wind. The story begins with Owen, a 32-year-old travel blogger from Toronto, who arrived in Hollowridge in June 2025 to write about abandoned places. Owen was drawn to the inn's tragic history, hoping to capture its eerie beauty for his blog. His friend Sophie, a 29-year-old photographer, joined him, eager to photograph the inn's decay. Before they left, Owen's mother warned him, "Don't go to that inn, Owen. My uncle stayed there once, he heard things he couldn't explain." Owen hugged her and said, "Mom, I'm just taking pictures. I'll be fine." Sophie added, "It's just an old building, Mrs. Carter. We'll be back soon." At 6 p.m., Owen and Sophie arrived at Hollowridge Inn, their car parked on the icy road leading to the entrance. The inn loomed before them, its windows boarded up, its walls covered in frost. The air was freezing, the snow falling heavily, the wind howling like a mournful cry. Owen pushed open the creaking door, his flashlight illuminating the dusty interior. "This place is a time capsule," he whispered, his voice echoing through the grand hall. The hall was filled with old furniture, faded portraits, and a grand staircase leading to the upper floors. Sophie set up her camera, snapping photos of the decayed decor, though her hands trembled. "It's creepy, but there's no ghost," she said, trying to sound confident. As they explored the inn, Owen found a locked room on the second floor. He forced the door open, revealing a bedroom with a blood-stained bed and a cracked mirror. The air was heavy, the stench of decay overwhelming. Owen noticed a photograph on the dresser. It was Victor Crane, his eyes cold, his expression twisted with rage. Suddenly, the room grew colder, and a chilling laughter echoed through the inn, a sound so sinister that it made Owen's blood run cold. Sophie turned pale. "What the hell was that?" she whispered, her camera shaking in her hands. Before Owen could answer, the mirror shattered, and a ghostly figure appeared in the shards. From the shadows, Victor Crane's phantom emerged, a tall, gaunt figure in a tattered suit, his eyes hollow, his face pale as death. Blood dripped from his hands, pooling on the floor, and his mouth dripped with black blood. "You shouldn't have come," he laughed, his voice echoing with madness. The inn shook, the walls cracking, and the laughter of other spirits filled the air, the guests Victor had killed, now trapped with him. Victor lunged at Owen, his bloody hands reaching for his throat. Sophie screamed as the lights flickered, the inn plunging into darkness. The inn came alive with terror. The portraits bled, the staircase collapsed, and the spirits of the murdered guests rose, their faces decayed, their hands reaching for Owen and Sophie. Victor's laughter grew louder, his form growing larger, his madness consuming the inn. Owen thought of his mother, her warnings, her love. "I should have listened," he whispered, tears streaming down his face. He pulled a small iron cross from his bag, a gift from his mother, meant to ward off spirits. He held it up and shouted, "Leave us alone." Victor screamed, his form dissolving into mist, the laughter fading for a moment. But as the mist cleared, the spirits of the murdered guests closed in, their hands clawing at Owen and Sophie. "You can't escape his madness," they moaned, their voices merging into a chilling chorus. Owen and Sophie ran for the exit, the spirits chasing them, their laughter echoing through the inn, their hands brushing their backs. They burst out of the inn and into the snowy night, the spirits vanishing at the threshold. Owen and Sophie drove back to Toronto that night, vowing never to return. But every snowy night, Owen hears a faint laughter outside his window, and he knows Victor Crane is still watching him. So, friends, do you think Owen should ever return to Hollowridge Inn? Share your thoughts and your own chilling tales in the comments. If you liked this story, hit like, share, and subscribe to Horror Tales. Check out our new playlist Haunted Inns for more terrifying tales, link in the description. Until the next nightmare, stay safe, because Victor's laughter never stops.